just like to tell you a bit about my father, but just certain aspects of him that you may not have known about. Let me just start to say that he is very unique, and that's quite the understatement. He is actually quite playful. So I'll give you an example. When I was a child, he would love to taunt us in history sometimes by doing things like, oh, I don't know, making faces, a scary face at us, and just say, I'm the boogeyman. And then, of course, how can I forget the time that he kept pushing me to the Indonesian or the Dutch version of the Santa Claus with his really scary elf assistants called Zwarte Piet. He would just keep saying to me, oh, you're not a good son, I'm going to eat you up. And sure enough, he kept carrying his playfulness and humor into the later years. I remember the time he came over with to Calgary in 2001. One time I came home from work and there was nobody around. So I went to the bedroom and didn't think any of it. I was facing the window and the door was moving slightly and my heart jumped. And sure enough, he freaked me out and laughed at me. And of course, and I was already 26 and he still taunted me like I was 5. And of course, who could forget his eccentricity? He was always into his, he kept reminding us about the cheese. The cheese being just not the way it was made back in the day. He would kept buying all these cheese and melting it in many different bowls and just saying that even the way it melts is just so different. It's just not the way it used to be. And of course, then there's his myriads of multiple tools, all in the same sets. For instance, his Dremel tools, he had so many of them. And then his cordless screwdrivers, he could never get enough of them. And his adhesive tapes, boy, how many different tapes does he have? And of course, his screwdriver bits, and that's just one of many, many things he kept with me. And of course, who could forget his stubbornness? I remember the nurse, the caretaker nurse, once called me from Calgary to say, "Oh, I need your support in helping your dad to avoid more injuries in the bathroom." "Oh, how so?" And then I told him, "Well, you need to help your mom install a shower curtain and a rod for the bathroom to replace the sliding glass doors, which could be very dangerous." And I thought, oh boy, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to implement that. But okay, sure. Sure enough, on that day, he tried to sneak up and install the shower curtain. And then when he found out, all things broke loose, and he will not have any of it. He just cannot stand a shower curtain and a rod for his bathroom. And of course, he can't do it. So okay. Next thing, the purging of his basement stuff. And it's just, well, we tried. Put stuff in the garbage, and he would look at us, slowly walk over, and just put the things in the garbage back into the basement. And my wife could see this from the bedroom window, the futility of the whole thing. So of course we gave up on that. All this, of course, he is definitely the person who made me who I am. For sure, I will always be aware of what I will consume, and he would remind me that things could always be consumed less, despite the contrast of his actions. So, for that, I really thank him for that. and he will always remind me of what not to be as a hoarder. Nonetheless,